Yesterday I was sitting here and thinking, no wait, that wasn't here, it was there. So, I was sitting here and I realized I tell you all that stuff about music, but I never actually showed you how I do it. Last week I told you that I wanted to make an edit of Dancing with Your Ghost, and I finished it, so today I will use it as an example to show you the whole process. Two things before we start. First, that's definitely not a tutorial, I just want to show you how I do things. And second one, I do everything on this bad boy and it's great, but it causes some problems. But you'll get what I mean when we dive in. Let's open up the project, and with the finished projects, which are usually quite big, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to open. So because it's a remix or edit, whatever, I already had the vocal.
Yelling at the sky, screaming at the world. Baby, why'd you go away? I'm still your girl.
And in that case I started with the first break. And the thing that I start with, it's not always the same. For some projects I may start with the drop if I have a good idea for it. But yeah, in this case I started with the first break. So the vocal is pitched up. I made the chords of the first break and I put the 2 layers of them. Then I added the break bass. The next step was to add drums. And with drums, something I usually do, for example with the clap, I always try to layer a few different claps to get something stronger or something that sounds different than just the single clap. And after I had the chords, bass and the drums, I added some atmospheres and some drone to keep the tension of the first break. My idea for this song was to make it like a piano house, or I don't really know how it's called, but that's exactly what I went for. So I made the first layer, the main piano layer of the chords for the drop, and I went for the structure of the song where the build is already the piano from the drop, with the high drums like hi-hats, shakers and sometimes claps. And for the drop we just add the kick, the bass, the sub bass, and we're done. And that's exactly what I made here. And I think that's basically it when it comes to the production phase of this song. And usually when I finish this phase, the project is already quite heavy for this laptop. And as you can see here, it can't really handle it.
How do I love? How do I love again? How do I trust? How do I trust again?
So what I do is to nicely group all the instruments, all the elements, and I export them to do the mix and master in the new project, which I will show you in a second. Also, something that I do quite often when the laptop doesn't handle the project is to export some elements and just use the waveforms while I'm doing the other stuff. And that first project was basically the most important part of the song production, because now I'm opening the second one, where I only do the basics of the mixing. So I just work on every sound to make it sound good. And I won't really dive into the mixing here, but I will just show you some elements before and after. And when I'm done here, I usually export all the elements again, because the project is so laggy that I can't really work on the leveling of the volume of every sound, and I do that in the new project. So in this third project, there's basically nothing very interesting going on, because all I do here is to just set the levels of all the elements, that nothing is too loud and nothing is too quiet. And this project is not that heavy for the laptop, but the fourth project, which is the mastering project, is sometimes quite heavy, so I don't want to do this in this project. One last time I export this, but not as all the stems, but just as one file, to then do the master in the new project. So here is the last project, which is the mastering project, and all I do here is to just master the song. So now you can hear the song mixed but not mastered. And now you can hear it mastered. So basically the ready version of the song. And just like that, we went through the whole song production process. I hope you liked it, maybe you learned something new. But anyway, thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!